I'm here right now in the new road. That is the location to where the city hall is of CarCar and the location of the new public market. You can see this big wide road that they have built to clean up the city. Like I said, they made a diversion in which to avoid the clog up of where the main city market was. So we will be going there to see the new market of CarCar, because I myself haven't seen it before, but you can see that the government is utilizing all their lands to create diversion roads like this, so to ease up the clog up behind that rotunda, you know, where the chicharon vendors are. You can't hardly move there. So you can see that there's a lot of tricycles because this is now the location of the new market. So opening, and this is the entrance. I'm here right now in the new CarCar City Public Market, because as I told you, in the rotunda they were transferred here in a new modernized and clean building. So I will give you a tour around of the new CarCar City Public Market. So you can see that all the stalls are here that used to be there in that public market that they have before. So what's interesting about this, look at all the vendors are already here. Interesting is they have a dedicated lechon section. You know, there was controversy that the lechon sellers are selling you old stuff, but now they are here, house cleanly inside. There they are here. They are still the same vendors that will force you to buy their lechon, but not all of them are open. They are still there. You can see them cutting, not like before that they can be hidden on the back. So these are the dried fish section here and the fish section. So all you can see all the dried fish and the fish all encased in the marble display. And there, all the different dried fish for sale, fish for sale. So some stalls are still for rent, and they are still improving the place. That's very nice. And over here you can see the fish vendor got loads of stuff, all the mussels, seaweeds. Those are little eels. Mo man siya ubod ang sanay. Bakasi di ay. Bakasi. Tagpilang kilo na, madam? 100. So that's the eels.
Bakasi.
Oh, lagi bakasi. Eels man na sa English nga gagmay, no?
Nagko pa na hell. Nagko ubod pa na hell.
Ubod lagi. So that's the octopus. Kani tagpila ni madam? 200 per kilo. And over here, different fish again. They got different fish. They had different fish. So you can see this is very fresh. Pila na, madam?
180, 150, ma'am.
So these are the, you know, the fish with bright eyes, and they are very fresh. I think this is the fresh catch of the day. So these are the stalls around. They are still building. What you can see is cleaner and placed in a big parking area, so there is no problem for parking. There's so many of them now. So these are all the different stuff like clothes. They still got the vendor that it
140.
Kilawin na. Dilim na pong kan eh.
so these are the different items.
Sandal.
Our mom. It's some of the sales people like don't know how to approach her. What do you want? Like so there's still a lot of spaces for rent, and most of them got the same size as they are in Mandaue City. I won't be surprised they're also renting the same, like 100 pesos a day. Madam, tagpila si abang nani nga space lang.
Abang?
Oh. Oh.
Wani uyaan.
Mau ba?
Tindira po niya.
Okay. Sige, ma'am ha. So some other shops sells different stuff. So they just transferred here about January 8th. Muna, hawan na biya kay dito, sir. So, wala na traffic. Hapit na maligsan per me. I said it become clean there. And there's no traffic that it will be... Check na siya. Pila ni? Parang nisnuka, no? Then pa ha. There's some Chinese. I know some of this here. I'll just have a look. Nakay ka ng eksemi? Wala kay eksemi? Pero I don't think pa ha. Because you know my dogs, when they got some like scratching like on their skin, this is what I put in. Tagpila ni? 50? 30? Palita ko sabi. Kanina. Ako lang isold sa bag ha. Di pa trial pa daay mo. So this was open this January 8, so they don't rent anymore as for now because it's just a trial, and then the government will just calculate how much they're gonna charge them. But I suspect it will be like Mandaue City. Like I said, it will be on 75 or 100 pesos a day. So you can see what he's selling here, all the different stuff. Kusog, sir. That is the disadvantage of having the new market. The people don't come here. Instead, buy from the one that roaming around, because of the fare is very expensive going here. Because it's quite far from the barrios. Marbantog ra sir, mahal man kay layo. Padung diri. No? Sakto sa di ay. But as of the moment, they don't have rent. So, the government is now trying to see if their sales will cover up the rent. So, they will be listing their sales as well for the study of how much they're gonna charge them. Unsa ni chlorine siya sir no? Oh. I know it's chlorine, you know, for what swimming pool, and also we use it for bleaching stains on the clothes. Salamat sir ha sir. So you can see the market still extends outside here, and also across there's another building that is dedicated to be a market. The CarCar City Public Market. So the place is so big. Like store box. GB Enterprises, all plastic packaging. So when they are not there, the task force for clearing people, the vendors will still go back. So we need something like this. It's so big here. Like a big grocery store. And all the tricycles are just waiting outside. That's very good, really. And it's all very clean. There's the people. So we need something like this for the carbon market because it's really crowded over there. I don't know why they can't design somewhere like this. Although we do have the public market building, but nobody is staying there. Only in the bottom was rented. Also, there's my suki for lechon des ruchel. Mo din ka ruchel?
Oh, mo na ka si Rochelle.
Wala pa lagi siya ron.
Wala na, ma'am.
Ah, pro. Ha?
Napakyaw.
Ah.
Ay, man ako.
Pilay kilo ron?
Same price namin,
450.
450.
So it's still 450 a kilo here.
Iwasa na lang yun mo.
Ano mo nakukuan?
Sa kilo na lang yun, ma'am.
So it's still 450 per kilo now for lechon. Because CarCar is very famous for lechon. So if you want your puso, and is on the back, achara and puso. Oh, there they are. Palit ako achara, ma'am. Because I like all this achara thing. Kanila yellow, pila na. Palit ako. 20 lang. Because, you know, this pickled papaya, I like this one. Nganong lain mo ni color, ma'am?
Sweet and sour na siya.
Ah, sweet and sour ka ni may kuan. So that's just papaya. Like pickled papaya. And that's pickled seaweed. Salamat, ma'am. So your puso and all that is still on the back. So lechon around here in CarCar is 450 pesos, 450 pesos per kilo. So this is the lechon area. They got a big fan on the top. Keep the place cooler, and light on the top, like, you know, transparent sheets to bring in the light. Now going out to the new from the new CarCar City Market, and they will be also building a terminal around here, so people will be forced to come here in the market. And so the transfer of the vendors will not be so affected, because as of the moment, like that vendor was saying, that there's not a lot of buyers because they find it very far. But if they put the terminal around here, that will help them bring in the people around here. Because so you can see there's even a park intended to, that's their new city hall there in the pink building. So there's even a park that people can stay there and enjoy. So that will be the new terminal across there. So this is your new CarCar City Market. And there's only one ways to get out, so there won't be traffic to meet. There's the new terminal. So I'll start going back now to the city. So that's the new city hall. This is a good place, look, away from the crowd, from the helping easing the traffic on the main highway. That's their new terminal. That's the city hall. Very good.